All right, today's Tuesday, July 22nd. Fed Chair Powell spoke 7:30. hmm And his Richmond Manufacturing Index comes out at the end of the hour. Still bullish hard time frame. Could very well run up in here as our terminus for this immediate bearish bull shorter block run up on the weekly. Again, another 4 standard deviation run up here. So not too far off from it, about 400 points, 400, 500 points. Yes, we left a bullish array gap right in here, but now we're just moving sideways. Bodies are kind of respecting this high here, whereas NQ is expanding up higher. So ES might be the better of the two today. Not really looking at Dow. So Dixie still dropping, which is good for futures. Could come from this low here and maybe see a move up. If so, I expect to move down for the indexes. All right, looking at the 4 hour. This here is a change. This is a breakaway gap on the, I think it's the 15. This here. Interesting how, okay, it's probably because of the time frames, but this should be, I don't know why it's not showing up, but let's take a look at this. 15, what do we go to for? Boom, right here. These are the moves I have to be brave and consider taking discount of this range here. We have a breakaway gap of from here to, well, I guess it's on the hour. Breakaway gap on the hour from here to here. Come down to 4 standard deviation. Bullish order block right here. So this is what we call a confluence. This is where we have to put a sell order, buy order, let that thing run up. And we kind of have the same thing coming from here to here with our terminus being boom right here. So bearish order block could very well, I thought this would be a market structure shift, but we could sweep this and continue moving down. Higher time frame, 4 hour bearish order block. So this could give us an opportunity to go lower at the new day opening gap. Um, Still 10 minutes left. But this is where I would look for a short position. Take us to the new week opening gap. These lows here, these lows here, maybe these lows from last week. Looking for market maker model. Um, One gets just a stage one, stage two, stage three or stage two, and then run up back into this immediate range here. Will take us OT, set the high of this bearish order block, which can very well be, we can wick up in there, close below here. So opening up, we can say we're gonna wick up, find a inverse or what have you up here, fair value gap, what have you up here, lower time frame, and continue lower, continue lower. So I don't want to see this as a market structure shift, given that we don't have any higher time frame draws on liquidity. So I don't think that would qualify, although it is possible, but I don't want to see that just yet. At least that's not what I'm looking for. And if it doesn't, if my idea doesn't happen, I'll be okay with the loss, is what I'm saying. So no harm there. All right, so what we have here, again, bearish shorter block, one, two, three, four, five kind of run up. This is bearish shorter block right here. Then we have that breakaway gap for standard deviation is, as we stated, as I stated. Oh, actually, breakaway gap's a little bit higher. That takes us a little bit higher. All the way up here. Thought that was interesting. But this lines up with 2.5, which is that there. Bearish shorter block here. 15-minute. Again, I don't know where that bearish shorter block or breakaway gap was, but this looks fine. You know, buy side here, into the range, buy side here. Run up, boom, take that out, OTE, boom. This would be worth a target of 5 points, 5 contracts, or even a full contract. Not bad. All right, so 15. Again, we have our equilibrium with this range here. Very well take that out. Go up higher, even this high here lining up with LTE. So we'll just mark it out. So we're working on anticipatory skills. We're also looking at bodies and how they close on the higher time frame with regards to PD arrays. We want to see all that to make sense of where we could very well be going. So here we are on the 5. Good at accumulation. Let's say from here to 16 hour and a half. But from here to here, let's drop down, take this as market structure shift, or at least coming out of this extra internal range liquidity, fair value gap, and we're looking to go down. So at the moment, we're messing around with this bearish shorter block on the 5 inside the new day opening gap. Um, and then we could very well just drop off rather quickly. Do have a fair value gap here, bearish shorter block, blue shorter block right there on the 5. So those are areas to look to see if we can break through. But I'll keep that there for the moment. See what we get with this bearish shorter block, boom. So if we close below here, this would be a 5 minute change instead of delivery. And we'll go lower. Yes, and then Q both inside there. New day open gap. So right now we're above New York open, midnight open for both. Asia highs up here. So we'll see what we get. You should be close below here on the 15. Maybe you get try to take. I like that. Took those sides out there. I'll take that as an order. Oh shit. We have this on the 15 as a breakaway gap. Well, not breakaway gap, but inverse. I want to know if we can come for these lows over here. All right, move my stop loss and profit. That's how we're looking. See how we do with this constant encroachment here. All right, so stopped out in profit. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. So this hasn't been confirmed yet, but it's about to be, and this here is on the hourly. So what I'm gonna do, I was in U, I'm gonna go to MNQ and just go to MNQ for right now. It's a good way to get out. Um, to take this up higher, I don't see this as a possibility. See how we close around this. Good call out about constant encroachment. Let's look here. Here's our terminus right here. There's no entry right here just yet. Look at that. I would like to go back in and take us to our terminus down here, but we're making new higher highs, new higher lows. We'll get other higher probability trade setups. This won't be the only one. So we could just chill out real quick. Don't need to get activated. Just be cool. Took this low out here, almost. So we have Reltigo lows there. So we do have a 5 minute change that delivery officially here inside a new day opening gap. That's where it takes us, kind of in alignment with this 15 minute. I want to see these lows get taken. Really, these lows down here, this new day opening gap. But we may have some form of time distortion right here. Take us a little bit higher. Do something like this. One is right here. Should we go with this here? Go to one, boom. So we get a close below there. Kind of like a 5 run here. Taking out these lows here, coming for this low here. So I'll take a position there. Stop loss at the high, this bearish shoulder block, and coming for these lows down here. So this is how we're looking. We want to come down here to these lows. Two minutes left for this bearish order block. Whoa. Hourly looking good. Stay tight. 171. This breakaway gaps looks good. Not entirely sure if we can get all the way down there after hitting out this new day open gap. We may get a retracement back here. All right, move my stop loss to break even. Five candle run on the one. Expect a low retracement. Buyers are respecting this new day opening gap. Inverse fair value gap. Maybe optical trade entry on this one. So maybe like right here. That's where I got my take profit at. So I'll move them up just a little bit higher. All right, so stopped out there. It's actually maybe looking good to go up higher. So that's a 15-second. Oops. I don't want to be in a 15-second just yet. In fact, here we go. All right, so looks like I'm at my daily salary. Not bad. But I do suspect we'll go lower. So I'll sell one here and I'll let this ride as low as it could possibly go, which I have down here. And that'll be it for me for the AM session. So this is what we got here. See this limit order be taken. I wish I'd held on to this here, but kind of got activated, so I just had my stop loss trailing. It took it out. It's all good. So it looks like this buy order here should be hit. Oh, this is a new day opening gap, new week opening gap. So this might be it. This might be optical chart entry right here for ES. Yeah, it looks like it is. So let's see if we can see if we can hit it though. Just curious. Let's watch this together. Small little fair value gap right here. That's look good, and it's almost gonna hit. Almost, almost, almost. Seriously. So right here will just be purely practice, just practicing on the management of emotions. Minute left here for this five. You might get one, two, three, five kind of run lower. Um, these lows down here is 169, 170 from Friday afternoon. Is all right. So that took one off there. This is on the hourly, so could very well go these lows on here at 60. But we do have this swing low right here. So let's investigate what that looks like on the lower time frame. Feel this fair value gap right here. See these little lows we got down there. Let's look at the five. I want to see us get a five candle run officially. See swing lows on here. It's from the PM session. Well, not PM session, but like before Asia. All right, so this would be the next one. This is from 12 p.m. on Friday. Lunch. And then we have this nice little fair value gap right in here. This is from 9:30 open. The way that looks over here. It's down here. This is from 1:30, 1:45, so that's a PM. This would be on lunch from Friday. And I believe this is from Thursday. This would be a low from Thursday. All right, so now yes is officially hitting. Oof, wow, that's heavy. Here we go. Keep on coming. So there's really no reason to exit this position. Still heavy on the higher time frame. ES is still got a swing low here. Now we're in our area of our breakaway gap terminus. So what we could look for here, something on the lower time frame that will indicate that we will be moving up higher, almost like a breakaway gap or inverse Fibonacci gap. So this is a pretty big one right here. Oh shit, now we're stopped out. Not bad on the day. Had we had that one contract from where we got in at from up here, that'd have been over $3,000. So all good. Did the right thing. But this here, this little move up here, and that got me activated. But good job, very good job on the day. This is interesting. Let's go for these lows on here. These lows on here. Very good trade. Very, 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 very good trade. Let's review this again. Bearish order block on the 4 as well as on the hourly. Check out this drawn liquidity here. New day opening gap. This is also 50% of this range here. And OT was up here, so we didn't go too deep in the premium. Wow, incredible. So did the right thing. There was no reason for us to get out, obviously, but from we see here, there's no, inverse fair value gap, what have you. So not upset, but just keep that in mind as we continue to practice managing our emotional state. We'll be able to get those. But other thing here is this here, just come down, boom, 4, new day open gap, run up. So overall, good job. This is a 15, breakaway gap on the 15. Now I can't say that we will get if we came down to this new week opening gap, that would be insane. We also have this new week opening gap here. So all that's possible. Fortunately for me, I don't have any more trades to take on a day. Hit my max trade limit, so oh well. Anyways, but let's see what we get with this. If this inverses, then this would be a good opportunity to get out. I want to say go long. I can't expect an aggressive move up higher. Usually I look for 50 points. So very well run up in this. This does inverse, so. But anyways, that's it for me for today. I got the rest of the day at my disposal. So I'm probably gonna work on my YouTube channel. So I'm gonna cut the recording off, but that's it for me. Very good job today, this morning. Good job executing, coming in the market with a performance mentality and marking out your levels. Exceptional job with this level right here. Very good job. So I love you. Be back tomorrow. Here we get an inverse. So I'll just let this ride out. I'll work on some things in the background. All right, so we got the bearish inverse for Vega up on the hourly, officially right here. So it's good. I do believe we could take these out here. Maybe you come down to these lows on here. I think all that's possible. So the cookie crumbles do have a slight fair value gap here. If I run into it, move up higher. Let's say we created this one after come out of this one. So we have this fair value gap here, kind of displacement of this coming into this fair value gap. So maybe dip down in, move up higher. We could look for LT here. Could get a 5 counter run. This would have to be it though. We have to go down lower. So this fair value gap here, we need to inverse. We need to violate OT here. Bear shoulder block here. Bull shoulder block here needs to be violated as well for this to be a continuation play on the 15. And we just ran up to 1.5 for this bear shoulder block, bull shoulder block. Price respected into this fair value gap right here. See that? And now we're coming lower. See where this takes us. Four down here. It's like 2.5. Oh man. Uh, Whew. All right, well, that's it for me for today. Come back and look at how things panned out for the remainder of the AM session, but I don't expect any speed or volatility at this point, given that we had this huge textbook play right here over almost 250 points, which kind of got the majority of it, but good job. See how we came to this fair value gap right here, bear shoulder block, because I like the unicorn setups. This bear shoulder block right here. Line up with this fair value gap right here. You can even make the argument that you went to OT here, rather here, rather equilibrium. So that's it for me for today. In the future, we'll have 10 contracts on, 50 contracts on, 75 contracts on, and slowly taking profit as we go down, so that 700 points in all turn into $75,000 in a day, and that's possible. Scaling out as we go lower. So do have guys that made $250,000 in this move here, which is 50 points, so 50 contracts. So, anyways, good job. Keep up the good work, and we'll be back tomorrow. Peace.